Okay, evening everyone, and welcome to the land of the rising sun, Japan, famous for sushi, martial arts, and Godzilla. This is round 10 of the F3 Championship. So let me give you an update on the championship standings, which I'm going to do on my phone because my laptop's packed away. So after Ash's woes in Singapore, the Drivers' Championship is finally poised. It is a 2-point gap between Ash Best and AMS. Ash Best having the advantage there. So yeah, that's so only really the championship with 3 races to go, including this one, is between those two. So Frank Dank in 3rd place with 71, his teammate Sao Paulo in 4th, Yarton in 5th, Courtois 6th, Rossi I don't think is in the championship anymore, I believe, 7th, Notorious 8th, Bad Boy 9th, and Cole in 10th. So I'm going to go on to the constructors. Bear with me a second. Here we go, constructors. Right, so Ferrari still have only a 5-point lead over Force India, and there's McLaren in 117 points, so 16 points behind. So it's only really between them three. There's a massive gap between the between the McLaren and Williams. We have 52 points. Then it's Sauber, Haas, Toro Rosso, Mercedes, Red Bull and Renault. So yeah, you think realistically constructors are only going to be contested between Ferrari, Force India and McLaren, and then the drivers will be AMS and Ash Best. So brilliant racing Singapore last time round. Hoping for more of the same in this time. Gap between. Oh, thank you everyone for joining in. I see 8 of us are in here already. We should have been listening earlier. Game 3 gets 2 points. Ash Best still has the advantage, but 2-point lead he has. I am doing commentary with Lickle Blocks, but he's eating his dinner in a minute, so he'll be with us shortly. Oh dear, I did not know that. Yeah, apparently someone's been banned until next season. Well, thank you for mentioning that to me. That's quite a hefty ban, so he must have done something pretty bad. Okay, fair enough. We'll just concentrate on today's race. I don't think there's that many runners today by looking on the left-hand side on the screen, which is disappointing, but you know, it should be an exciting race nonetheless. Then the weather in Japan can play a part. So just waiting for the drivers to load. What's your favourite F1 track? And let's play it. By the way, Game Freaker, if you want to ask me, you or anyone else ask me questions like that, don't forget to use the hashtag AskJP. Hashtag AskJP. But I will answer that. My favourite track. Oh no, 11 runners. Bloody hell. Okay. My favourite track. Oh, crikey. Tough one that is. Probably Bahrain. That's been my most successful track, I think. Least favourite is this one, to be fair. It's particularly difficult if you're driving on pad, I think. Yeah, so obviously you was racing here last night. What's your how do you feel about the track?
I hate it.
Yeah, I think it's a bit of a car killer, really, isn't it?
I love Monaco the best.
Your favourite's Monaco?
Yeah.
Flipping heck.
I enjoy driving around there.
Wow, I never thought I'd anyone.
calendar. Very sad.
Never thought I'd hear anyone say that. What's your worst track then?
Malaysia.
Bloody hell, I can't believe it. That's one of. I thought it was one of the easier ones, really. I mean, do you use pad or wheel?
Will.
Yeah, see, I'm on a pad, so
that's more of a pad track. To be honest.
This track is particularly difficult for this track. Steve Aston, 100 subs face review. I don't know what that means.
Basically, he wants you to show your face when you get 100 subs.
Oh right, okay. Well, if I did that, Stephen, you'd be jealous, mate. So it ain't gonna happen.
Bad Boy's quite close to Ashbest. They're both on starting on that. So
Yeah, so I'm gonna stay on board with Ashbest.
I'll go with Bad Boy.
Almost 2.5 minutes gone of the session already. I'm not even started an outlap yet. Well, Ash just has. So he'll be looking for a better qualifying session, which looks like it's going to be dry, at least for the qualifying session. If there's anybody who can give me any weather updates, by the way, in the lobby, that'd be awesome.
Bad Boy's gone onto the grass and he spun. Bad Boy spun and he's in the wall.
Oh dear. We'll go back on board with Ashbest. So yeah, he's
on board with Frank Dank. He was quick last week.
Yeah. Ashbest wants like I said, a better qualifying session than he did the last time round in Singapore. So you think realistically it's going to move between him and AMS?
What did Ash set in the first sector?
I didn't see.
Frank Dank sets. Frank Dank is 33 to 3. Wait, did Ash set? He's 8 tenths down on Nash.
Yeah, he is quick though, isn't he, Ash? Apparently it's going to be a dry race, so no weather dramas in the race, unfortunately.
Is there a way where you can see like who's got the smarter sectors or something?
Let's have a look. Yeah, you can do. Yeah, you can. If you go into lap data, it should go. If you turn it on to enabled, you should.
Oh yeah. Done that. So Ashley 28.6 is on board with Victorious. Marco with a 29.1. Ash got half steps. The AMS is close behind him, very close.
I think Frank Dank is that no matter what happens in the championship now, he's going to be, for me, my driver of the season. I only say that because he was my teammate last season in F6, and he's jumped 3 leagues. And he's basically at the minute in the championship standings. He's like the best of the rest, really. He's see, someone's gone off there, and
he's going on board with South Paulo.
Yeah, so he's been like the best of the rest, really. So yeah, he's kind of like showing his worth in F3.
Yeah. The drivers I've only seen for 2 races, he has looked very promising.
Yeah.
AMS and Ash just doing their well with their own.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So I'm going on board with Sao Paulo, just starting to go through 130R. Interested to see what Stephen does.
1 second up. Is he 1 second up on Ash? I don't know. No, he's nowhere near it. 1 second up on Ash.
But I was going to say that would be pretty impressive if it was.
He set a 1:29.7. 4th place.
So Stephen is on the mediums, which is very odd. Stephen always has different strategies to everyone else, which is fair enough. So he's on the medium tyres. So, but I think he'd be least gone the softs, I would have thought. But
let's try to qualify then.
yeah, well, he's obviously going to be doing a one-stop, or at least, yeah.
Oh, he's spun going through 130 yards. Good safety then. Frank Dank, I think is.
I think they'll be doing. He'd be doing in laps now, I thought. But.
No, Frank Dank's on the out. He's on the flying lap. It looks like.
Oh, is that okay? So half a session gone, and 3 people yet to set a time. Carwell, Badbine onto the podium. With the amount of runners in the race, it's not really going to do much for constructors. It's all about the drivers' championship because, well, I don't know who's.
Yeah, I give me up with my constructors.
Yeah.
My teammate keeps DNF in every race.
Yeah, that sucks when that happens. Yeah, my team hasn't even scored a point this season, so yeah.
You know what? He was good on the last game, my teammate, but this game's just been shocking. As in that Frank Dank's bagging the bits. He bottles it so much, but then again, I'm not really too bothered about it. Now my main focus is on that driving championship.
So yeah, they've all gone to the pits, and they should be out again shortly to do their second run. But Ash has got provisional pole position.
You know what? I'm interested to see what Carwell can do. Last week he had good pace before he got his wing damage. I reckon he can maybe get that in front of Wacko up into maybe 3rd place. And speaking of Wacko, he contact pits on his out lap.
So I can imagine that I think Rocco. Hang on a minute, let's go through. Try and think who's here. So Ashburn. Yeah, you got 2 Toro Rossos and 2 Ferraris, and then that's about it really. Then everyone else is on their own. Oh, they've got 2 Saubers.
Yeah. They should combine F2 and F3, I think, because F2 is better getting any people.
I think.
Getting like an F3 race.
I think that's. Yeah, I think that's on the cards for next season, but still early days yet.
Yeah. AMS out in the out lap. I want him to get pole AMS.
Yeah, I think if AMS gets pole, it would probably make it a little bit more exciting in the. Or if he takes the lead in the race, it'll make it a bit more exciting.
Steven's going out on the softs.
So Steven's changed from mediums. Yeah, he does. Well, what he said last week was that if you just do the same as everyone else, you're never ever going to win a race. So you might as well just try something different. And he got a podium because of it last week.
I'm going to be watching closely to the race. I reckon he's going to do something.
Rocker's gone wide onto the gravel.
If I was Wacko, still 32.3 in the first sector. That is on par with Ash in the first sector. Slightly quicker.
That's actually pretty good then in that case. Rocco, interestingly, not very much I would have thought, but he was lightning in the early days, but he's switched from manual traction to no traction at all, and I think he's just trying to get used to it. I think.
Quite good. This lap's looking quite good, you know.
So let's see what he can.
Ash just left it very late to come out of the pits.
Well, yeah, if he screws up his out lap, then he's out.
What's this? Wait. Could this? Oh, very close. Oh,
if it goes pole. Jesus Christ.
Oh, and he's tried crashing into the wall, ripping his wheel off.
Well, he's obviously that. Or maybe he's just going to do one lap anyway, who knows. So he's laid down a marker between Ash Best and AMS. Let's see how they can respond. AMS is on the quick lap.
Let's have a look at this. AMS, Rocco 32-1 in the first sector. You sit on that lap. AMS are 32-1. They're on par in the first sector.
Onto podium as retired from the session without even setting a lap.
AMS 39-8 in the middle sector. Rocco 39-8. They're on par. This is going to be a very good close battle. But I reckon AMS will get it with the traction. Rocco right bank corner.
Carval's retired as well.
Oh, he's got
fast laps. Can Ash Best respond now? He's still on his out lap, I believe.
He's left very late, Ash. Let's see how much fuel he's got in.
Well, it's now or never. Now or never, isn't it? He's got 10 seconds.
I want them to be split, Ash and AMS.
Bad boy across the line in 5th place. Oh, he's tied in 5th place, obviously. I don't know, Rocco.
Ash has mucked it up.
He has mucked it up.
Spun.
Oh, he's onto the gravel, so he'd be starting P3 at least.
Pushing too hard, Ash. I know it. Took it way too fast into that corner.
Yeah, he says shit in the chat. Well, yeah. So only Notorious and Stephen can do any better. I'll be surprised if they do better than Ash. At least Ash starts P3. No, and all onto the podium either.
Oh, Rocco blocks his teammate. And Stephen's going to be starting on the medium compound tyres.
He crossed the line on soft side, didn't he? Oh no, because you can set a fastest time on the mediums, didn't he? I don't know how that works out.
He set a faster time on the medium, so whatever tyre set fastest lap on, will probably start on.
Okay. Well, actually, still only starting P3, so it's not end of the world.
He had a shit middle sector. He was 7 seconds down in the PB.
Who's that? Stephen?
Yeah.
Ash Best says this will be interesting. Well, so Rocco, I said to look out for him, but he's shown some pace here this weekend. So he's.
Go on.
Yeah, I was just going to say he could be the spanner in the works for the championship. He might have an effect on it.
I reckon there could be a big crash at turn 1 if someone gets a bit too punchy on the brakes.
Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to go through the order for you. There's AMS in pole position with Rocco behind him. Ash Best starts in P3. Frank Dank at P4. South Harley P5. Bad Boy 6. Notorious 7th. Kotos 8th. Stephen 9th. And Carl onto the podium. Didn't set a time. The all on super soft tyres, with the exception of Stephen, who starts in the mediums. And Carl got onto the podium. Have 3 tyre strategy choice.
Wait, Carlo gets a free strat. Oh yeah, he does. He didn't set a lap.
Yeah.
I need to check my volume on Goodwood's race. Yeah, it's better than last race. I was watching it and you could barely hear my voice last race.
So it's all going to be about the pace of the drivers, really, and see if we can keep it in between the right lines and know whether it's not going to affect the race this time out. It's a shame, really. I think the weather does make it a bit more interesting, but there you go. Hopefully we'll have an exciting race nonetheless. So Ash Best kind of in the mix a little bit. If he's collected at the start, that'll be interesting. There's 5 red lights and they're off. It'll get a good start.
He's going to be side by side with Walker into turn 1. Ash, he's going to go around the outside of Walker.
He's gone slightly wide, but you get inside the next corner.
Oh,
contact.
Nearly a crash.
To be fair,
up into P2.
He needed that. That was a great start from Ash Best. He needed that, so he's got to chase after AMS now.
Just want to stick on board with Bad Boy for a sec.
I think it's going to be a straight fight now between AMS and Ash Best.
Oh, South Paulo around the outside of Degna 1. That would be very risky. if Waco leaves the door open, will Sao Paulo go for the move?
Yeah, the two Ferraris very close together.
What's happened to Curtis? Back in the 11th. He's had a mistake somewhere. Carwell on the medium tyres trying to get past Stephen.
Hi JT. Yeah, so everyone's got a good start, more or less. They all sort of kind of in a few tenths of each other.
Oh, Bad Boy spun! Bad Boy has spun! Can we get on board with him? I think he just dropped it on the traction, but I want to get on board with Carwell though. Yeah. Very close, going down the inside to 130. This is going to be very risky. Carwell, walk down the inside to 130 up, backs out. Oh, Carwell! Oh, Carwell is in the wall! How has he got no damage? I think he's got no damage. How has he got no damage?
So,
yep, he's got damage. He's got damage. I thought he got no damage. He Taurus into the pit lane.
So he started on the medium, so that's a disaster for him. Onto the podium, started on the softs. The Taurus has come in. He's picked us up and a wing change.
Just noticed Ash Best is catching up to AMS.
And they've already got a second lead over Rocco in P3. Steve asked my top 3 predictions. Well, these two are going to be finishing first and second. Oh God, third place probably Rocco, I expect. No, I'm going for Rocco.
No, Rocco, yeah. Sao Paulo's dropping time.
I think Ash Best is the quicker of the two drivers. I think I'll say that.
Into the gravel there.
I say that cautiously, but so yeah, it's definitely going between these two.
New Taurus on the soft tyres.
Yeah, he's just coming to the pits.
Yep. Not really any battles out on track.
I don't know, the top 4 are quite close to each other. Top 3 rather, sorry. Rocco's caught up a little bit.
Yeah,
and you can see the two Ferraris not far behind.
Sao Paulo getting onto the grass, coming out the final corner.
This might give
Frank Danko too far back. Walk over the fastest lap then. Coming back at them, these two guys.
Yeah.
AMS takes a wide line into turn 1, I just noticed. In my instincts, I reckon Ash could bottle this. I don't know why, I just feel like he's going to bottle this.
Well, he's only 13 years old and must be a lot of pressure.
Another 5-second stop go.
For the
That's
championship.
his second pit stop.
Oh God, so that's a disaster for him. But if he carries on, there's always opportunity to score points because there's only 11 runners.
Who should I go on board with?
There's a good battle between Frank Dank and Sao Paulo.
I just noticed, look at the gap between 5th and 6th, 7.6 seconds already.
That's mental. So Stephen is on medium tyres, isn't he? So that will...
This ain't working for him, I don't think.
So,
medium's not
no, that's long. That's a big gap with 3 laps to go. 3 laps gone, sorry. Rocco, it's very strange. He seems to have a rubbish first part of the lap, and then a strong second.
You know what? Onto the podium, might be able to go for a little move down the inside of Stephen into the last chicane. Thinks better of it. Thinks maybe go for it turn 1. But I'd rather go for it out of that corner. New Taurus already's got a penalty.
So what do you think is the best overtaken places on this track?
I'm actually thinking to the hairpin coming out of taking 2. Is onto the podium down the inside, thinks better of it.
Is there anywhere else you think you could potentially have a go, or is that kind of like that's the only one?
I think maybe. Oh, Bad Boy's gone round the outside of Stephen. Stephen's got a problem. I think he spun. Stephen's got a problem. I think maybe him and onto the podium could have a bit of contact.
Yeah, he's been going quite slow at the minute.
But
Ash Best looking to go inside of where you said. He's kind of about half spin. AMS keeps the lead.
Is still ahead. Anyway, going to what you were saying, I think maybe hairpin and spoon, and then that final chicane. Spoon's a good place to overtake.
Rocco's caught up a little bit thanks to that incident. That could have been a disaster, but Ash, he kept it pointing the right way, but he almost had a bit of a spin there.
As you say, 13 years old, must be humongous pressure on him.
Yeah.
He's got to run. AMS has to take defensive line surely into this corner. Ash is going to go down the inside. Oh, that's very, very good move. Is AMS
he's
still
got
there?
it done. Oh,
there's been contact. If they're not careful, Rocco's going to get one of them. I reckon Rocco could get AMS here without slipstream, but AMS have got slipstream on Ash Best.
But Ash Best did have, what do you call it, DRS.
Carlo's having a disaster. He had 2 5-second stop goes, 2 pit stops, and now 3-second pen. Not going good for him.
So
Rocco on the gearbox of AMS too.
I think Ash Best will drive off into the sunset now. I don't think AMS can live with him.
AMS runs slightly wide.
So AMS has got a problem now with Rocco. Trying to keep him behind
Rocco
him.
Take it very cautiously into the Degner one.
Frank Dank has got past Sao Paulo somewhere and all of that. I missed that. So he's up into P4.
2 laps ago.
Oh, oh dear. Okay. So Stephen.
That was Rocco and AMS.
Yeah. Stephen down to 8th place now, but so he's not had a great start to the race. Yeah, Ash.
Let's see what AMS's straight line speed's like. AMS, if he wants to keep in between that gap, he has to go for an undercut.
Ash is just like within half a lap, he's pulled out 1.1 second lead. That's crazy.
Rocco goes very wide into the final chicane.
So I think we can safely say, whatever happens, that
Rocco gone very wide into turn
yeah.
1. Oh god, I come back from 10 fast tonight. Still.
Yeah, this first part of the track is not easy. Yeah, so whatever happens in this race, I think safe to say you'll be speaking to Ash at the end of it, unless he just bins it, which I don't see happening.
Oh, what's this? A bit of lag. Ash is lagging.
There is a bit of a lag, yeah.
Just me.
No, I've got it as well. So that's not going to help, but seems to be okay.
Massively.
Oh, I've got a nice helicam here. So yeah, we've all kind of pulled out gaps from each other now, which is a bit of a shame, but
no one really to see who to go on board with.
yeah. So the top 3 are spread out. Probably the closest battle was between the 2 Ferrari drivers.
No, who need to really go on board with. Bad boy must be struggling because I've just noticed onto the podium has pulled away from him. Rocco's into the pit for 5 seconds stop go.
So he's gone on to the soft tyre, so I think he would have to stop again. Bad boy's come to the pits.
Bad boy. That was a very late call. I want to go on board with Notorious. Will Bad Boy get out ahead of Notorious? That could be a close battle to watch. Where's Bad Boy? Just coming out because now Notorious is coming down the pit straight, and they're going to be close. But they're going to be very close. Notorious holds it round the outside, and gets the move done. Good racing. Good move from Notorious. And we'll just give it a sec.
Okay. So yeah, Ash Best now, 1.67 second lead. I think he's going to win this race. Odin's 18th in the world at USA. Yeah, he is quick, unfortunately, yeah, but only 3 races left now, so for F6 anyway. So yeah, it should be over soon. But anyway, yeah, Ashbest keeping it under control. ANS trying to live with him, but I think to no avail. I think. And Sao Paulo's got past Frank Dank. Oh, Frank Dank has gone to the pits. That's why. Onto the podium, who's not on the podium in 5th place. Rocco just pitted. P5 now. And his teammate just behind him. Where will Frank Dank come out? Currently P7. Yeah, he will beat Notorious outside the pit lane, so yeah, he's in P7. Notorious, Bad Boy, and Kurt Weiss all in close attendance. I'm going to stay on board those two in a minute. Notorious on the soft, Bad Boy on the mediums. And Carwell just having a bit of a disaster of the race. He's 25 seconds off his 3. A little bit of dust being kicked up there by Frank Dank, I believe. And Notorious has gone really wide, which gives Bad Boy opportunity, and Bad Boy takes P8. Yeah, like candy from a baby that was. No, mate. Yeah, I've just seen that on camera. No, I haven't, mate. I'm just going on holiday next week, so that's the reason why I've done that. So, no, I haven't.
You're gonna be at the referee then?
Oh no, I'm back on Friday. Yeah. Rocco batches up in the race. Notorious trying to get that move back. He does, gets back inside. Contact. Who have inside the next corner, but Bad Boy has got the pace.
He must be struggling mentally like mad.
What's that?
Notorious has got major stiff. She's going to go down the inside here. I think they're a bit. Bad Boy runs a bit wide though.
He has done. Oh, and Kurt Joyce trying to take an opportunity here. No, not yet.
What was the gap between Walker and AMS? 7, 16, 18 seconds. What's the pit lane loss here?
I don't know. I was going to ask you that actually. To be fair.
I don't know. I guess it's around 20 seconds.
Yeah.
Maybe not about 18 seconds, but it might be tight between Walker and AMS.
Yeah, it could
If
be
I was
a
AMS,
bit.
I'll get into the pits now.
Rocco did the fastest lap of the race as well, so that's going to help his cause.
Let me just have a look. AMS is setting 133.4s, while Walker's setting 131.8s.
He could even get Ash Best, yeah, on that kind of pace, but he'll have track position, but he won't have the tyres towards the end of the stint.
33.4s as well.
Yeah.
I reckon Walker's going to pit again for the supers and just go.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Given how early he pitted, he's got to pit again. Yeah.
Just know if he wants to undercut AMS and Ashbest, he don't want to get stuck playing on the podium ahead of him.
I don't know, mate. I honestly don't know. To be honest. So yeah, it's kind of up in the air in a minute. But I'll keep you posted on that. Yeah, so it's kind of all spread out now. It's really only a battle between Notorious, Bad Boy and Kurt Toys, not far behind them. AMS been dropped like a stone by Ashbest and a minute.
AMS is struggling.
Yeah.
He needs to pit. Look at his front right tire.
So the top 3 yet to pit on lap 10. Notorious doesn't seem to ever take those deckers very well. He keeps going wide. And Bad Boy will look to go in the inside.
AMS is into the pits.
Or let's and Ash best, So let's really see where they come out.
Rocco needs to get this move done into turn 1.
So where is Rocco? He's coming through the chicane. He's got traffic in front of him, which is not going to help.
Very tight I'm going to be on board. Rocco, where's AMS now? Where's AMS and Ash? Rocco's got on both, I think. He has.
But he has got. What's annoying for Rocco? He has got traffic in the form of onto the podium. If Rocco can dispatch him, quite quickly, then Rocco could make the most of this. But like I said, he's got track position, but he's not going to have the tyre, unfortunately. When it comes to the end of his stint, he will stop again. Yeah, really, Rocco kind of needed to get that move done before in the chicane.
I want to go on board with Ash. Ash is on the super softs. It said to me he's on the supers.
It does say he's on the supers, but on the left hand side of the screen it says he's on the softs.
I'm not sure which one to believe. Nah, he's on the softs.
Yeah.
Rocco.
Yeah, he's already caught up to the back of Rocco. I mean,
if they keep battling, AMS could get back into this. Rocco got slipstream. He's got to know don't go. Oh, it's going to be very risky down the inside to 130 yard break move.
Fortune favours the brave, and Ash Best does the same. He mugged him. He took an opportunity, so Ash Best could get the move in early as turn 1 with it a little bit further back.
I was hoping onto podium to keep them behind for a bit longer.
Yeah, so AMS has got onto the podium in front of him, so he would want to get in out the way soon as well.
Curtis, Bad Boy, and Notorious are in the battle.
Yeah.
About 1.8 seconds separating them.
Stephen has pitted again by the looks of it. He's in last position.
Having a horrid race.
Yeah.
Just want to get on board with Ash. Not really catching up for Rocco.
No, strange that. Rocco seems to just been able to switch it on in this race. He's got some pace.
I reckon Ash is breaking too early, late into all sector 3. Stephen is out.
Yeah, oh, where is that? That's the top of the... No, I don't think it is. Is it?
Yeah, it is, coming out at 130 yard. He's facing the wrong way.
Oh, yeah, it is, yeah. Beg your pardon, yeah, you're right. Yeah, oh, hell. That's a massive collision. Not on.
Nice. J-Tar was on, that could have spiced the race up a little.
Yeah, I mean, it's a shame about that. Next season, maybe.
No, it's still glitched. Same code and can't fix that game. Oh, look at his car there.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
How's he done that? Facing the wrong way at 130 yards.
So we won't be speaking to him at the end of the race, that's for sure. Yeah.
Ash could go for a move round the outside to turn 1. He's thinking of it. Very bold from Ash, but nah, good racing.
Oh, but he might get around the outside.
No. Go for it. If he gets a good run through deck 1 and 2, should be able to go for the move down the inside to there.
What I would say about this track, the DRS zone is not as strong in this track.
Looking at
very
Ash
short.
Best against Rocco, it looks very strong. He was catching him. He was 6 tenths behind me.
Yeah, I know, but it's a very short straight, in it. Yeah.
Rocco runs a bit wide. I'm not sure if that's his normal line.
I'm just wondering whether Ash Best is on the super softs, just given how much he's caught up. I don't know.
I reckon Ash be on the softs if he was on the super.
Yeah, it'd be strange. It would make more sense, wouldn't it, if he was on the softs? I remember watching a race in Canada a few weeks back, commentating on a race, and one of the drivers was his tyres were changing as I was watching them. So 1 minute it was ultra soft, and it's super soft, and it's actually changing as you can watch it. What happened to Stephen? We don't really know, mate. We just went onto him, and he was facing the other way through 130
Ash on the gearbox of Rocco.
Yeah.
Rocco has got the better run out of the final corner, but Ash with the 60.
Rocco needs to go defensive. The tour's got another time to
and
compare it. I
Ash
think, yeah.
Easy move for Ash up into the lead.
AMS has not really capitalised on that, unfortunately. Still could see them both, but yeah.
My phone's buzzing like mad, it's getting really annoying.
Yeah, mine's like that a lot of times, so I just have to kind of like put it away between the races, otherwise you just can't concentrate. Yeah, see Ash Best pulling away already. So AMS, if he's got if he has any hope of winning this race, he's got to get past Rocco pretty quickly.
Not really. Really any battles out on track now apart from AMS and Rocco.
Yeah, yeah. What you really need, Ash Best fast lap of the race.
Yeah, he's on the soft.
What you need really is Ash to have a spin of some sort. I mean, you just see him come through the field, and that kind of makes it a bit more exciting, really. But
Yeah.
when he goes out in front, it's just kind of yeah, okay, he's just going to win the race now. Yeah. So he will increase his lead of the championship if it stays like this, but it will continue to USA.
You know what? You need to bring that. They need to bring the Odems up. In F6.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, he kind of like. Well, it was. He signed up and he said, "Oh, he's on a pad. He wouldn't be as quick as he was," and blah blah blah. And there's no at the time there wasn't really anyone else who'd take him on. I think when you could have really secretly only raced Mondays and Thursdays, so it was either F1 or F6. So I mean, F1 wasn't going to take him on, so it had to be F6.
He is actually quite good.
It is quite great. I think he's potential F1 pace, really, but yeah, just see what it is.
How many seasons has he been in PSGL for?
Him?
No, you.
Third or fourth, I think this is now.
This is my first season. Enjoying
Well,
quite fun, good races.
how did you get into F2 straight away?
I signed up on a website and they said there was, do you know Game of Freak Plus before he left me? Anyway, he was in F2 and he told me to message Remco and create an account. So I messaged Remco and he said, yeah, we'll bring you into F2. He asked me did I have any legal experience, and yeah, I did. So yeah, he took me on F2.
I'll tell you what, if you do win the F2 league, that would be quite impressive in your first season.
It's Louis' first season, Louis W3's first season as well. So
Okay, right. So whoever wins it is.
Curtis gonna go on the inside? No, Carlo defends him well. Oh no, cast the corner like mad there, Curtis. Will he be able to get past Carwell into turn 1? Slipstream. He's gonna go to the inside and he gets oh, Bad Boy's out. He's crashed coming out. Where's he crashed?
That's a huge crash.
Where is that?
That's coming out the S's, isn't it? It's top of the hill, isn't it?
Very much. Thinking that, yeah. Bad Boy. How's he done that? Imagine he's on the curve on the outside and spun onto the inside and back something in.
Wow.
Very
So,
strange.
down to 9 runners in the race.
AMS 2 turns behind Rocco. Just going back on board with AMS. He's going to have to get the move done around the outside.
Oh, contact, and he's gone wide.
AMS,
And he's got a physical penalty. That's a bit harsh. Not really, didn't seem to go back. I didn't see what the penalty was
If I was
for.
AMS, I would actually claim to get that taken off. Not really a pen.
Yeah, that's harsh. That's very harsh on the game as well, really.
To be fair, there was real contact, so it bounced him off.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he definitely has a shout to contest for that to be removed. But
Yeah.
if he gets another one, there's no point in contesting for it.
Could be, well, it might not even be worth it. He's 3 seconds behind Ash anyway. So he's not going to win the race. But, yeah,
Never know, anything's possible in the last 10
well, yeah,
laps.
that's true. Yeah, that's very true. Carbo got a 5-7 go penalty. I don't know Abby Odin. I don't know. He just clicked onto it when he used had three tyres on his car. He didn't know what happened. Didn't see it, unfortunately.
I imagine you just hit that outside curb coming out the S's and then spun in.
He's actually just gone and come to the lobby. He says, "I went on the throttle on the curb," and yeah, that's what's taking him out.
Yeah, I thought it something like that.
So Ash Best, almost 3-second lead over Rocco now.
No,
Yeah.
AMS is losing time now. South Island's got odds and podiums into the pits. That's a very long stint with him. So it's 18 laps he's been on the himself.
He's onto the podium, yeah. He's on to the mediums.
No, he's on the supers for me.
Oh no, yeah, he is on super softs. Yeah, beg your pardon. He went mediums, then supers.
He's on the soft. Wait, wasn't he on the softs?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. I don't know.
No, he's on super softs for me.
Yeah, but what time was he on the softs first then? That's
Yeah.
a very long way. How has he done that?
I don't know, he was struggling to be fair, I would have thought. But he's in P6, so 16 seconds behind Frank Dank, with 11 laps to go. Not sure about that one.
I'm also on board with AMS. Ooh, Walker hits the grass going into 130 yards, giving him a big run. AMS round the outside. Gonna be close. Oh, tries to switch back. Sends it down the inside actually. Oh,
Walker goes in the pits.
Nice, but that's a set. I just realised Sao Paulo could be on the podium.
Ash,
I was saying this. I did say Sao Paulo could get a podium.
AMS 4.5 seconds behind Ash Best now. That's disappointing, but he is going to try and chase him down if he can. So Rocco's on the super softs. Where's he going to come out to if I go the right way? Still in P4 at the minute. Yeah, it stays in P4. Oh, Frank Dank has pitted as well. He's gone to the super softs. So he's in P6. So some people are elected through the two-stop strategy.
I don't know what to say.
No, it's. I think it's been fair to say it's not been as exciting as it was last week, but Singapore being a track as it is, and it is raining as well. Yeah.
It all evenly spread out now, don't you? So,
Yeah.
I reckon. Do you think Walker can get that gap down to Sao Paulo? Bit big ass, 8
Oh,
laps.
15 seconds and big ass, I think.
Carlos is fast lap on the road.
I think really the battle I think would be interesting is onto the podium and Frank Dank. Both just pitted for super soft tyres.
Purchase and Victorious. Like,
Oh yeah, I didn't. I just noticed that. Yeah. So it's the 7th and 8th. Carwell a long way behind in P9. Don't know what's happened to him.
All he just has to do is keep going.
Yeah.
He'll get there.
Yeah, F6, only 5 people finished, and I didn't retire I'm having a crash or anything. I just got frustrated. I had like 3 wind changes. I thought, I can't carry on with this. I'm just going to drive it into the wall. That's the reason I retired.
What position are you? I didn't see.
I can't remember now, but I think I was.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I was one of the first ones to retire, so I didn't know what was going to happen, did I? So yeah. But anyway, that was then. This is now. So yeah, Courtois falling back slightly.
Going on board with Wacko, that gap could come down. You know, he's calling by 3 seconds. Last time I saw Wacko, it was 15 seconds when we came into Spoon. Now it's 12.0.
So Frank Dank has caught up quite quickly onto the podium. He's down to 4.4 already.
What do you think about Wacko and South Harlow?
11 seconds in 7 laps.
Oh, fastest lap. He's flying. Let me just have a look at South Harlow's last lap. What did he say? 30.1.
That's going to be like a second and a half
2.7
a lap,
quicker.
though.
He's 2.7 seconds quicker than South Harlow.
Oh, well, that's something to keep an eye on towards the end of the race.
Frank Dank is catching onto the podium.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, 5 seconds a minute ago it was. Now it's 3.3.
Oh, Wacko! Oh, nearly put it in the wall.
Yeah, he's lost time there, unfortunately.
Oh, come on, I want to see if out for the podium. Has South Harlow got penalties? That's what I do.
I don't really like to look at it really until the end of the race.
I'm not going to say. I haven't looked at it.
Yeah.
I do remember. I'm not sure if Wacko did get served his 5 seconds stop goes. I remember him getting one. Not sure if he served it. If he didn't, then it will add to his race time. Gap's 10.2 now. I reckon there's going to be too much tyre wear to go catch him. Frank Dank getting that gap down onto the podium.
I know, yeah, he's flying in a minute, Frank Dank.
I'm just on board with Wacko. I want to see what he's doing.
I think P5 is the best he can hope for in this race, but should better get it.
It looks like one stop's quicker here.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Yeah. The top 3 have definitely done that, yeah. Well, Rocco's within 9 seconds now of the podium. Still a big ass with 6 laps to go.
Does he have a mic, Wacko?
Hey?
Does Wacko have a mic?
I don't know. We'll find out, maybe. Sao Paulo does.
Someone else have a mic apart from Ashbest.
Well, we had Stephen last week. That was a breath of fresh air, but yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yeah, I don't mind Ashbest. He's a good guy, but don't want to see him on the podium every week.
Well, I mean, even if he doesn't get on the podium, you start to listen to him. He finished 4th last week, remember?
Yeah.
I wasn't going to invite him in, but you wanted me to. So yeah,
Stephen was the only guy really.
Yeah.
30 point. Yeah, I reckon he's going to get him, Wacko. 7.8's the gap now. Can his tyres hang out?
Yeah, but that's the trouble, isn't it?
He's won by 8 seconds in 4 laps though.
Frank Dank, less than 2 seconds between onto the podium now.
Wacko, I mean, South Harlow's been struggling at the end as well with his tyres.
That's the end of that. Courtois goes in the pits. And gets a 5-second stop go penalty for his troubles.
watching South. I'm still on board with Wacko. 6.4 is the gap.
So you catch him like hand over fist rather.
Do you think you can catch him?
Oh, I don't know, the laps are coming down, but so's the time as well, isn't it? It's going to be touch and go. He might be going. Oh, that's going to make a difference.
Has Wacko got a penalty? That's what I do want to know.
So less than 6 seconds now. A gap. It could be a dive bomb from Rocco into the last chicane. And might get him that.
Know that he has a penalty.
No, exactly. Yeah.
Oh, Wacko! He spun!
Oh, well, that's the end of that. Kurtos is retired.
Well.
Oh dear, he's underneath the tunnel, underneath the bridge rather. He's under the bridge.
I've never seen that before.
No.
Onto the podium past the Wacko disaster. Wacko can't get round.
Rocco's, oh my days. Well, when it goes wrong, it goes wrong.
Go on board with Frank Dank now. Six tenths of that gap. In the space of 1 corner, that's all you need to bottle it when your race is over.
So yeah, the battle was between 4th and 5th.
Sao Paulo's going to get a comfortable podium now.
Yeah, 17 seconds in front of onto the podium. Who's not actually onto the podium, but anyway.
He's just really dreaming about being onto the podium.
So Frank Dank is going to go
Can he
outside, inside. Yeah, inside.
Contact. Should contact switch back.
Is he onto the podium? Not for me. He's on the.
Mediums, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Frank Dank has got the move done.
What? It's on super for me now.
It says he's on the actual. It's changing. Like this is what I said to you happened in Canada. His tyres are changing as you're watching him. If you go on board with him, you've got disco tyres. That's random. So now he's on super softs. Now mediums, super softs, mediums again. This game is weird. But anyway, it was not all about it. Frank Dank has gone into 4th place.
Shame we're not going to see any battles before the end of the race.
No, yeah, that is a shame.
Carlos coming into the pits. I reckon that's just going to go for the fastest lap. Will Ash lap him? Ash has already lapped him.
He's got a penalty. There's a 5-second gap with 2 laps to go. So yeah, nothing really happened. Before the crash, well, it wasn't really a crash, but the spin, I would have said Rocco.
I would have said Wacko, but
yeah, that kind of spin has kind of spoiled it really.
Yeah.
I don't know, you can't really look past the race winner at the minute because he just did what he needed to do. Put it in P3, got the move done on Rocco in the first corner, if you like, and he's just gone from there really.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I reckon Ash has just got it for me over Sao Paulo. Sao Paulo's had quite a good drive from P5 to P3.
Yeah, best of the rest.
Son, 23 seconds behind Ash.
Yeah.
He's onto the podium coming back at Frank Dank, I don't know.
So they're starting the last lap of the race, or Ash Best is.
And AMS is now going go on board with the race leader for final lap of the race.
That camera angle there is like the camera's like on the gravel onto the first corner, so it's like way off a track. It's like the best camera angle in the game, I think. Anyway, onto the podium, still within touch of distance of Frank Dank, but I think Frank Dank is more or less secured that 4th place now.
Yeah, Carlos definitely going for fast laps in rich fuel mix.
One thing we'll say, Frank Dank and Sao Paulo 3rd and 4th. That will be good for their constructors' points.
On for the podium 5th. Unless penalties can change anything, I don't know who hasn't. Carlo, I'm just watching Carlo is attempt fast lap. It looks like he's all over the place in his car. Don't really cool.
So Ash Best coming through 130R.
Gonna get on board with him. 8-second lead to AMS.
Yeah.
AMS is struggling. Look at him. He's lost so much time to Ash in the last few things.
So he will have a 4-point lead now going to the next race. I'll get off him before I lose thing. AMS Kenny's on in 2nd.
Ash gets Sao Paulo coming over in a solid 3rd place. I reckon we'd be happy with that. You know what, Frank Dank's done really well to get ahead of onto the podium despite doing one less stop.
Yeah.
One more stop, sorry. I don't think Carlo got the fastest lap of the race. Frank
Onto the podium side is still changing. Yeah.
Wako comes home in a disappointing 6th place.
I'll invite Ash Best into the party.
And Notorious comes home in 7th place and Carl 8th. Japanese Grand Prix results. Ash 3rd in the 2nd. That's it. Notorious 2nd then. 8th and last place in Farwell.
So we'll get the confirmed standings at the end.
When Curtis get the point, because did he complete 75% of the race or no?
I don't know. I can't remember when he retired now, but I don't know.
I think he did, you know.
Hello, guys.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Alright.
For me, there's no drivers on the thing now. It's just the position, the arrows in the car, and everything else. Apart from the
It's just loading. Okay, there we go. There's the podium.
Yeah, I can't.
Oh, wow. Amazing race. Loved it.
It's kind of boring, to be honest.
Yep, I have to say, I have to agree with that.
Yeah.
For me, it was.
Oh yeah, I've got that as well. That's weird.
Wait, what?
So it's got McLaren forcing the 2 Ferraris.
Should I go
Never
through
seen that
the
before.
standings then? Because I can see it.
Don't think there was any incidents that race to really.
For you guys, it's probably been boring, but for me, it's been very enjoyable.
Yeah, it was boring. A few good moments in the race, but yeah, not really many wheel-to-wheel battles, to be honest. Not really a wheel-to-wheel track.
Right, so I've invited Sao Paulo, so let's see if he joins.
I'm just gonna hop on quickly.
Oh, there he is. Right, so here he is, ladies and gentlemen. Top 3 is Ash Best in 1st place, AMS 2nd, who hasn't got a mic, and Sao Paulo in 3rd. So congratulations to the 2 of you. Bit of a boring race, but Ash kind of got that move done against Rocco in the first couple of corners, but it was kind of plain sailing away from there, wasn't it? Are you gonna answer that or
What?
no?
Wait, well, okay, wait, what's the question again? I thought you were just saying
I
stuff.
was just saying, you kind of got your move done against Rocco in the first couple of corners, but after that it was just kind of plain sailing, wasn't it?
Yeah, the move on Wako just got a great start, and around the outside turn one, amazing. Then time to chase down AMS. Well, dirty air is awful, so I had to just stick behind him and hope to get a good run. Around lap 8 or something, got a good run, slipstream into 130R, went up the inside, brake really late. Looked like AMS, well, I got the move done. I started turning and AMS poked his nose in, tapped me a bit, but all no harm done. And yeah, that happened, and yeah, made the move on Wako on the second stint, and yeah, lapped car world and just pretty clean race. Only one warning for me.
Okay, wonderful. Sao Paulo, best of the rest. One-stop strategy. You made it work. Any dramas or any incidents that you can think of that you want to talk about?
Nothing really. I mean, the beginning I went around the outside of Frank, and was quite nice. And then from then on, I let Frank go back past me just to see if he could try and catch up to the guys ahead, because I can't. There was no way I could, because I'm just too slow on this track. And then in the end, Wako pitted again, and he came out quite far behind me, but he was catching me so quickly that by the end of the race he would have caught me or passed me, but then if he made a mistake, he crashed. So yeah, pretty simple, pretty easy, nothing really too major going on.
So,
I like it.
are you're kind of like, well, you definitely are now, like kind of probably favourites for the constructors. Have you and Frank Dank been talking about that at all, or just kind of gone about your own business?
Yeah, no, we have definitely. Since the get-go, we decided to team up straight away because we've teamed up in different leagues before. So, yeah, we were just. That's why I let him go, just to see what he could do, and then obviously he would have given me place back, hopefully, later on. But we're a little bit ahead of Force India at the moment.
Yeah.
As long as we can keep getting third and fourth places, then there's nothing they can do really.
I've got to say, I think for me personally, he's been my driver of the season, to be honest, considering the jump that he did from last season to this season. And he's kind of you've obviously caught with him a little bit in the drivers' championship, but he was like the best of the rest, wasn't he? But it's been very close between you two.
Yeah, we're pretty neck and neck in the championship.
Yeah.
So it's gonna come down to the wire between us two as well, I guess, for third place.
Yeah.
For the bronze medal position.
So Ash, you've extended your gap now for a further 4 points, so it's a 6-point gap. How do you feel about that? Your next two races to go.
Every point matters, so I'm happy. Good to be back on winning form. Just I need to continue this form throughout the next two races, and well, things will go well.
Alright, Lico, you got any questions you want to ask?
No, not really, just hang on.
Okay.
Rip.
Yeah.
That's the question.
Yeah.
Alright, okay.
He just telling us to hang on.
How are you both feeling about USA coming up?
It's a good track. If you can get the first sector nailed, then you can. Well, you've got a good chance of being on the podium. I think it's a track that requires a lot of practice. You can't just go into it, because the amount of invalidations you can get time penalties left, right, and centre. So
Yeah.
you got to be careful, and you got to know your line before you just go jumping into it. So should be good.
For you, Ash?
USA, it's a fun track to drive, really, with these cars. Lots of corners are, well, flat. Well, some corners are flat, and it's just swinging. Like, S's are one of my favorite parts of the track. So, like, I like it. I'm hoping for a good result again and just to stay ahead of AMS.
Okay, cool. Well, I don't know what Lick was doing. You got anything you wanted to add?
Just a quick question for Ash. How were you feeling when you saw Wako get out ahead of you after the pit stops?
Calm. I knew he had to pit again, so I just kept my cool and stuck behind him. I did want to get past him because I knew AMS was going to catch me and onto the podium. Well, held him up a bit for me to catch up. Wako made a move up to the inside of onto the podium, and I caught hit Wako and overtook him, and yeah, that was nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, is anyone else got anything they want to say before I finish off?
Ash for DNF next week.
Yeah.
I just want to say GG to plenty of people. That's it, really.
Yeah, I'm gonna DNF next week, guys. Enjoy that.
If you DNF, that'll spice up the championship, definitely.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
That would, yeah.
Ash will be demanding a spot in the
Yeah.
party next week.
That'd be brilliant.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll buy AMS in mine.
I'm still somehow going to get into the party next week, so don't worry.
Yeah.
Oh.
Right.
We'll see.
Okay, well, thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen, and I'll be here same time, same place, so catch you guys later. Bye now.
Yep.